And beginning off tonight's broadcast, without a doubt, the biggest matchup this week had to be the football game between Fisher going into Springfield, Mass. Remember when these two teams met last year? The first time in the regular season, Springfield ran all over the Cardinals, winning 55-38. Chris Sharp had 280 yards rushing and 7 rushing touchdowns. They met again in the playoffs. Different story this time. Chris Sharp was held to only 69 yards rushing, not a single TD. And the Pride were stifled by the tenacious D of Fisher, only allowing 220 rushing yards. This was a team that was averaging about 338 yards a game. Fisher ended up winning that game 27-21. And now let's go right to the highlights of this weekend's game. The captains, Kramer, Stepnick, and Fortune were required to bring their A game to Stagg Field for homecoming weekend on the Springfield campus. We go to the first quarter. Here's where we're going to see Chris Sharp use his arm rather than his legs to find Eric Timmerman for the 10-yard touchdown slant, 7-0. Cardinals would respond back with a Chris Pieri 22-yard field goal to shave it to a 4-point lead. Then we go right to the second. Kramer's going to find, look at this, he's going to elude one defender and find his Oneida teammate, Jimmy Smith, for the touchdown. Cardinals are going to all go up 10-7. Here early in the second half, the Springfield needed to respond quickly, and they did. Baldwin Cunningham goes 63 yards to give Springfield the 14-10 lead. Give the fans what they want there on homecoming weekend. Chris Pieri would then nail a 25-yard field goal. He hasn't missed a field goal since the Brockport game. Next possession, James Reel, look at that, breaks one defender, and he does what he does best. Uses his speed to burn every single Pride player for a 65-yard score. Fisher went for 2, and they got it, and the score was 21-14. Springfield needed to put some points up on the boards, but no. Sharp throws, and it's intercepted by Scott Moranto on the third down, and he's going to take it all the way back to Springfield's 14. Next play, here we're going to see Rob Kramer find Jimmy Smith again for another touchdown. Kramer went 11 of 18 for 157 yards. In Springfield, on the first possession of the fourth quarter, they needed to put points on the board, and Chris Sharp's not going to get it at all. He wasn't using his feet in the second half of the game. He gets it intercepted. Check this out again. Scott Moranto with his second interception of the game. Cardinals go on to win 35-14, and Steve Stepnick also had 17 tackles for the Cardinals.